Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Teen Art and Science Club. Today we are going to be doing string eggs. So they turn out looking like this, and you can do a whole bunch of different things with these. You can put things in them like candy and stuff, and you can give them as gifts to your friends and family. You can connect a whole bunch of them together on a string and use them as a decoration to hang in your room. You can put fairy lights or put them on like Christmas lights and use them as cool decorations around your room as well. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do with them. You can make them into different things. So if you used orange string, you can make it into a pumpkin instead of an egg. You can do countless things. You can use your imagination and think of some things yourself. And of course, like always, be sure to share them with us. We'd love to see what you come up with. So what you need for this project, it's going to be listed down below in the comments, but I'm going to go over them right now as well. You need to have some kind of balloon. I like using the small little water balloons in this case, and it's just filled with regular air. You need glue, and I put mine in a bowl because it makes it a little bit easier to do it this way. And I just used regular Elmer's glue, nothing special. You need some form of string, whether it's yarn or actual string or twine. You can use all sorts of different material for this. But today we're using just yarn. I'm using gloves today because it does get very messy with the glue. But it's up to you if you want to use that or not. Simple pair of scissors to have around. I have a paper or styrofoam cup. You can use any kind of cup. This is up to you too, because I end up putting my egg on the cup to dry. So that's up to you if you'd rather lay it down. I have a paper plate as well because as I'm twirling the glued string onto my balloon, I wanted someplace easy to put it. And always in case of a mess, paper towels. So those are your basics that you're going to need, and now I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to put my gloves on real quick because it's about to get really, really messy. Alright, so I blew up my balloon, had that all prepared, and what I'm going to do is I want to do blue string today, so I'm going to get a huge, long, super long piece. And I'm not even going to cut it yet. Sometimes it is even easier if you let the main ball of your string fall on the ground. I found while experimenting that if you try to use multiple strings, so you take a shorter one, wrap it around, then try to take another shorter one and wrap it around, it can cause issues like this. So it didn't keep its shape, it just kind of deflated, smashed itself. So after doing some experimenting, I found that if you used one really, really long string, it really helped a lot. That's what I did with this one. It kept its shape perfectly. I also have this one that I did that still has the balloon in it. It just started to deflate. We need to fully pop it and get it out of there though, which we'll do later. But one really, really, really super long string. We're going to dunk it in the glue and make sure it is fully covered in glue. And as we're going, dunk it in the glue and kind of pull it as you're going so you're getting some of the extra glue off because you don't want a huge, thick thing. I was starting at the very top where you put the knot and kind of wrapping my first end onto that a little bit as a starting point. And then you just take it and you wrap it and keep going. Keep dunking your string. And keep going and keep going. And it's okay if you mess up. You can always just remove it and stick it somewhere else. on there. So how much string you use and how much of the balloon you cover is very much up to you. So if you want it to be thicker, so there's more covered, less space showing, use more string and do more wrapping. If you want it to be thinner, all you have to do is use less string. If you're deciding that you want to make them kind of like treat giveaways and you want to put candy or something inside of them, what you're going to do is before you blow up the balloon, you are going to put the candy inside of the balloon, blow up the balloon so the candy is inside your balloon and it's not going to get touched by the glue or anything like that. And then after your string dries, so I'm going to pretend I'm done. I think I have enough on there. What I'm doing, I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to cut my string, maybe. That's not working too well. There we go. All right. So we're gonna say I have enough string on there. You're just gonna take your end and you're gonna find a nice place where you can kind of hide it. I stuck mine right in there where you can barely see it. It's kind of connected to the other ones, so the glue should hold it together in a complete egg. Then I'm going to stick it on my cup just like that, and I'm gonna let it dry overnight. If you're going to put lights or anything on this, wait until it's completely dry. When you let it dry overnight, usually the balloon is still full, but it's gonna, get nice and hard. And what you do is you pop the balloon, which this one kind of already is, almost. We're gonna fully pop the balloon though. And you're just going to gently pull the balloon up. And then you've got your egg, your string egg. And from here, now that it's nice and dry, if you want to, like I said, put lights in it or anything like that, you can do that now. If you want to string them up and have them hanging from your ceiling to decorate anything just by themselves, you can do that. You could put them in a bowl so they look kind of like a cool decoration that way. If you put candy inside of them, inside the balloon, and you just popped it, your candy would be stuck inside your egg right now, and you can give it to your friends and they can pretty much rip apart your egg to get to the candy, but it's a kind of a cool way to give somebody a little gift. So that is how you make string eggs. I hope yours turned out really well. Like I said, if you want to show off your work, you bring it in, show us, send us a picture, send us an email with your pictures of it of your project. We hope to see you next time. Bye.